Hello everyone, welcome to Factify Creation, a channel for awesome facts and information. In today's video, we will be talking about the top 10 things you will regret later in life. Watch this video till the end for a better understanding and be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. We have always wanted to live our life with no regrets, pushing life to the ultimate limit and experiencing just about everything. It's understandable that sometimes the craziness of the day-to-day tasks gets in the way of making progress towards your ideal life. Unfortunately, while you are busy with the routines of life, time may fly by all too fast and before you know it you will be looking back on your life with some big regrets. The best way to avoid regret is to spend time with the elderly and listening to their regrets. Why? Because in doing so, you can see an image of yourself if you follow the path they did. Here's a list of the top 10 things you will regret later in life. Number 10. Choosing work over family. How do you balance work and family time? You'd say to yourself, it's not a big deal if I stay late at work just this one time. I'll make it up to the family this weekend. But in reality, these makeups never seem to happen. You have a deadline to meet and at the same time, you want to sit down with your family and have a nice dinner. On the outside, it seems like working all the time would get you to the height of your career. But if you've asked around, not many people say they wish they spent more weekends at the office. Number 9. Obliging our parents' expectations of us. Having a good relationship with your folks can be great. What's not great is attempting to live up to their expectations, no matter what the personal cost would be. This has been a huge source of regret in many people's lives. Many of us get dragged into living the life that we believe a good daughter or son should live, either because we are told outright, or simply because we unconsciously adopt it. However, it's only after a while that we find out that we've not really done the things that we always wanted to do. Number 8. Not making amends. We all saw this one coming, right? It's no surprise that not making amends with old friends and family members makes this list. Sure, sometimes we need to let go of toxic people in our lives. Other times, we hold grudges that aren't healthy and definitely don't make us happy. Remember that sometimes making amends isn't about making the other person feel better, but about your mental well-being. Number 7. Words left unsaid. Another way that fear stops us from living our lives to the fullest? We're so often afraid to speak our minds, to tell people how we feel, or to say something that might make us vulnerable. Of course, that includes the usual suspects, I love you, and I'm sorry. But withholding your feelings when you're struggling, hurt, or upset can cause just as much damage to our relationships and lead to serious regret in the long term. Number 6. Working too much. Having our phones in our pockets can mean constant access, making it harder than ever to mentally clock out at the end of the day. Add that to the fact that most employees aren't encouraged to take time off of work, and we live in a real workaholic culture. Even if your job brings you genuine joy, and you tend to overwork yourself, at some point you'll probably regret not having carved out more free time to explore the other things you love. Number 5. Worrying too much about what others think. Everyone struggles with this self-consciousness in a different way, and it takes a long time to overcome. But the funny thing is, we all walk around worrying what others think of us. How much time do you actually spend analyzing others and judging their decisions? No much, and they are probably not concerned with analyzing you 1,000th as much as you're doing it to yourself. Number 4. Not following their passion. Again, most of us aren't exactly encouraged to follow our passions in this workaholic society that believes in a conventional life of having a good 9-to-5 job, loving spouse, adorable children and a large home. Doing what you love doesn't necessarily mean giving all that up and quitting your job to become a painter, or moving to Costa Rica to do yoga every day. Do some real reflecting on why your dream job is your dream job, and whether you're truly setting yourself up to be happy with what you do. Number 3. Taking life too seriously. It's difficult to fully imagine which of our stressors, achievements, failures, and dreams will still seem important to us when we're on our deathbeds. But you can probably come up with a pretty good idea in the moment if you need to. Many of the things that we believe are the end of the world in the moment won't even matter in 10 to 20 years, maybe even in a month. Number 2. Sweating the small stuff. You might not have been expecting this one. The elderly regret having wasted so much time and energy stressing over little things of life. That's understandable though, right? We all know that at the end of the day, not to mention the end of our lives, it probably doesn't really matter that you had a bad hair day, or that your dog pooped on the carpet, or that your spouse forgot to take out the trash. Number 1. Not being a better parent. Ever had that thought that you should have been a better parent? There's nothing greater that makes parents feel guilty than when their kids are going through a certain hardship and they knew they could have done better. The moment kids start showing signs of problems, either with school or friends or anything else, there are often many things that their parents could have probably handled better if they spent more time with their kids. This is our list of the top 10 things you will regret later in life. What do you think about our video? Please let us know in the comments area below. If you enjoyed this video and would want to hear from me again, please subscribe for more self-help videos and turn on the notification before leaving. Thank you for watching.